risk it all of like coming out flat in the sense that you said it was nice for Thieves that they came out and they had to play a contender type team in Carolina right away. This is one that you don't really view that way. Are you worried about this FaZe team at all or no?
I mean, you could say so. Yeah.
It's like
maybe,
you got your
maybe
win.
a little bit, but I mean, sort of, if they reset themselves, something they've been very vocal about is their mindset and just day to day, right? Just being pumped up, being motivated for every single match, trying to fire each other up. So we'll see if they can do that.
Yeah, they usually haven't really been that guilty of like playing down in the competition.
No, but I mean, yeah, I think like, yeah, it could definitely happen.
Yeah, just riding high off that win. But Abuza hoping Neptune could be that kind of duo. Guy to put up numbers with him, guy to fry. It's just a very tough test for Neptune. You come in, you're playing the best team in the world right away. So we'll see what he's going to be able to do. But yeah, you try to add some firepower. Last time we casted him years ago, before his like challengers run, I mean, the talent was there. It just seemed like a lot of the guys that came over from Halo right away, like we saw it with Enable, we saw it with Formal. Guys that came over from Halo, like Frosty, like the game sense needed a little work, the decision making needed a little work, but you could tell they could fry. Like they could shoot very, very straight. It just eventually started to click. So I'm going to see if he's maybe like the new and improved Neptune now with a few more years under his belt battling at God.
Yeah, I mean, he's been very successful in Challengers. Just join some like, it's always tough for Challengers players all the time is like, sometimes you're just joining broken teams.
Wild
right?
West out there, yeah.
Yeah, right. So like you could just have a couple of early stints that don't go well, and then who knows when you're gonna get another chance. But he's joining a Surge team, not in a terrible position, very early in a year. It's just a question now of does his firepower help this squad?
Well, you get the ultimate setup at P2 if you are FaZe. It's all 4 kills right as a new Hardpoint's gonna pop, and you've got Simp pushed out basically towards the opposite spawn. Like they spawned them out hard, as deep as you could get them for this. You're gonna enjoy some early time. Abizi looking to get streaking. We hop right back over to him. We'll see if he can keep holding down poolside. He's able to do just that as he gets to his third. Draws is looking for more. Abizi's still making plays, and you haven't snipped this yet if you were
Well, yeah, the only person who did was 04, who took around bottom pool, was able to win a one-on-one, but then got traded out. Like, there was a chance he makes a play, and maybe they're able to get on through. You see Neptune win, but this has been such a clean P2. And at the major, this was a hill they kind of struggled on at times, right? Was this P2 where it just got crazy. But they're able to just kind of, handle it there early on. Now they have this. We just saw this with these. You flip the map towards the end of the P2, you're set up for P3 and P4.
Yeah, perfect. About 15 seconds left. They left Draza alone, said, hey, we're going to go flip. Abizi, you keep on eating, as he's now looking for number 6 straight. Won't get it as Draza is able to find the kill. So still about halfway towards his cruise, potentially.
Neptune just spawned there? Yeah, I think maybe they're going to Neptune. So Celium spawns up, so I feel like they maybe have an idea. Yeah, now they absolutely do.
Yeah, Sim's looking around. That's got to be a frustrating one there. Maybe it pushed out a little bit too far on one side. Neptune spawns in behind you. Now things fall apart a bit. Thankfully, it's early in the hard points, so you've got a little more opportunity here to flip it back your way.
Yeah, I mean, luckily you have 04. I mean, 04 is up to 9 leading the lobby. He's had some multi-kills that has gotten his team some time. Abuza struggling right now at 1-9. FaZe getting some time here at this P3. But Surge, they're going to take those spawns. For now, still safe with 3 dead.
Yeah,
I was like,
as soon as 2 died, you were like, hold on, let's see where they pop. So you get a bit of a split. You get 2 out. Too close. Abuza makes a big one. He's going to keep them there. If he dies...
Yeah, I think if he dies, I think FaZe spawns up on the left, or whoever still needed to spawn. But yeah, huge win there for Abuza.
I didn't see the exact timing of it, but I think he might have had like 2 FaZe members spawn in the back. Yeah, it would have been close. So you're still fighting in this if you're Surge. Obviously, it seems like they got a little bit of a favorable one with Neptune spawning behind FaZe during that P3. They battle this back to basically square. And now you've got a war here at the point. Nice little multi from Neptune. He's at even. Curious to see how he's going to continue to do over the course of this one. But FaZe trying to battle back into this. We've seen a lot of successful holds here inside of 4. And once again, doing a nice little attempt on the slide and pre-fire from Nasty.
Yeah, BZ able to get in, though. Again, just a team effort right now for FaZe. Well, you'll take the final 25 seconds to extend this lead. Maybe one more chance at this. It will be Neptune, but the stun and the nade going to be on point for Abizi. That's going to be another 3 in a row, make it 4. Abizi with some great shots, some great slides, trying to find 6. Finds all 4, does Abizi. 6 in a row. My man's popping off.
As you said, dodging nades and stuns, whatever it was, you guys should have seen Joe while we were watching the last series. Joe was very frustrated that Falcons players don't use their utility.
Not very well.
He was yelling, throw your nades, throw your nades, throw your stuns over and over again. Every time it hopped to a player and they had both, Joe was raging.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic. Hit your bumpers, Joe. Hit your bumpers.
It definitely helps to break kills.
Yeah, no, it certainly does. But I always, when you get riled up about COD, it makes me sparkle.
And I think the FaZe guys, I was looking at I don't know if anyone has a Hellstorm on. Maybe just like the accounts reset, but from what I've seen, they
honestly,
don't have one.
honestly,
he was on 6 in a row, and I was like, how close is he to a Hellstorm? And, okay, well,
I said that, and I didn't even really look at the stream. Honestly, I'm so used to it just being that. Like, I didn't even really glance. I just sort of said it.
I was like, how close is a BZ? He wasn't close.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have one on.
Okay. Oh, nice job at the tail end of this. P1 for Surge. P2, though, is where you blew the game open. If you were Atlanta FaZe, you got all 60 of it. Well, sorry, first 45 of it until you opted to flip out. We'll see how it goes this time. 2R spawning out very deep again for Surge as they try to break on through. You got a much better opportunity here to do it, though. Let's see if they can go ahead and collapse. Nice pick from 04. Double swing inside. Nice little snap there under the person at the head eat, but draws his double, keeps you alive and well for now if you're FaZe, or does it, because Nasty answers back with 2 of his own. You still have the back spawns if you're Atlanta FaZe, but the pressure here for Surge much better as they're looking to take the lead.
Yeah, and I love that play from 04. He just finds the first kill, and now he's getting lost. Draza, yeah, mistakes were made, and they're trying to find 04, so he wastes a lot of time, even with those good spawns. And now Surge able to take the lead as they continue to fight. You see, really, both teams down. They're not even fighting over the hill. They're fighting over the left side of the minimap. FaZe is like, get me away from this good spawn. I do not want to be here.
That's exactly what they're doing. And that was what number 3 and Sip that was able to win that final fight. Spawns his 2 teammates onto him. Draza takes out the other 2. And now you've got kind of what you want for the next hardpoint, but you get a lot of time there if you're Surge. So great break, a nice little lead. Draza frying, though, in that sequence. Now just can you do a better job holding the spawn here? Yeah, I didn't see exactly what the situation was when Neptune popped, if that was like a mistake from FaZe or just a wonky spawn, but
yeah, I don't know if they were fully blocking, but it just felt like everybody else was on the other side of the map.
No, I know, but
just happened to be
that's one of those ones in the old school COD guy in me, when I still think of like old school spawns, it drives me insane, but that's just things that happen nowadays. Show you.
No, I honestly, like the way this map plays, like you do have to be in certain areas to block. Maybe they weren't.
Yeah. I didn't notice it until they popped. But looking to retake the lead right now is Atlanta FaZe. This time, get the time. Also holding the spawns. Neptune, another multi-kill, is his first map. Looking to be a nice one so far. He actually turns that into 3, so great stuff from him to get them into the point. Now they can try to apply early pressure into 4. 4 was pretty chaotic last time around. I think you went out a little bit if you were Surge, but can they do it this time? You've got numbers for a second. 1 spawning out deep. Nasty gets a pick onto the point as well. You've got a 4v2 here. FaZe in trouble. I want to hear the comms as they try to make the hold.
Item.
I'm top.
I'm pushing left side. They give me mid.
Yeah, right? I hear mid.
Nothing P3.
I have front.
That's 3 left.
Nothing right. Nazi, one shot. Hey, what's cat? That's 2 in front. Nice.
I have front. Touch it. Front, shit on. I have go back, go first shot.
Yeah, in the D-back. On my X. He's not moving.
Front, Neptune, shit on. I step you back and you can get third.
I know, I'm front on me. Yeah. I hear third. I spawned third.
I have your front door. This guy is, bro.
I'm fine now.
Before back door.
I touched her.
Third.
I heard her.
Front door, Neptune.
Top out. All back. Nice.
Let's go there, Neptune.
I have that. Nice shoot block.
I will spawn.
One's cat. I'm trying to tell it.
One shot and wall. Team cat. Door.
One's cat.
I'm pitching a door.
Cat.
Door. Nice.
Cat, running me.
They're gonna flip back. They're spawning out here.
Cat. Not seeing one.
I'm close. No money, Neptune.
Let's money.
Make him chop. I'll get you close.
I see you're fucking one more money.
Yeah,
I'm pushing there. Good time.
Yeah, here.
I think one's gonna be here. Maybe.
Look, get my close.
I have your right. I have close.
I'll take open on me.
Open it all. 2 on double.
BZ goes on another wild streak as we hop the listen in. Simp kind of bailed him out at 4, and now they're back up 50. Surge, though, still opportunities in this to make plays.
Yeah, just great transition from P4 to P1 there. BZ on another 7 spree, and I was just informed the reason why you may not see a Hellstorm is because the Hellstorms can cause the game to... There's a bug with them right now.
Yep, okay.
There's a bug with them.
I didn't even notice earlier. I don't really look towards it until someone's on a streak. That was the first time someone's on a 6-7 streak. I glanced down. We're like, oh, okay, well.
So there you go.
There's the update. Thank you, Q, on our ops team for the quick text. And it's Surge right now. They're trying to make a run here at P2. Had a nice break here earlier in the game. This time, locking it down, just spawning phase in the back and winning it from the front. Tough gunfight from Nasty. Runs out of ammo. Both players have to swap, but it's the pistol from Draws that does come out on top. Nice little snap from Abuza, and that is absolute filth as he makes the play inside of second. 10 points now separating these teams, and FaZe's going to give this up and rotate. Number 7, though, already out, is going to be Nasty. He's able to shut down Simp.
Well, there was a bit of a split there where Simp spawns up. He thinks that Surge is spawning out at the old hill, but then his teammates spawn at old. They actually spawn behind Simp, so he's not able to get in position to block Art's spawn. So now you were in a pretty good spot if you were Surge, but all the kills go FaZe's way. But Surge doing a very good job at P2, keeping them in the game. But now they're going to need to break here and try to flip the spawns if they do get to a P4.
All 4 spawned up. All 4 still going to be deep and trying to break that trophy. Is well, getting its money's worth, is it? Eats all sorts of utility coming in from the Surge side. Now gone, though. They got to get done with the gunny. Nice shots from Cell. Abizi and Simp with the tiny tears follow through with 2 of their own. They're pretty far pushed up, but they still got the safe spawn here. Still pinned in deep. Will be Surge. 25 now needed for the win. FaZe getting closer and closer, but not too much to worry about at this point. It's just going to be the next one.
Yeah, let's see. You look at the map, really, who's the player? Maybe number 7 and Nasty. They're trying to deal with Simp, but he may stop them or slow them down. But you'd see 4's going to spawn out. Nasty gets through. He's able to get through, and, well, maybe now the play to be made. It is going to just be a battle over this hill. Both teams just kind of standing in between the hill, trying to fight for position, trying to fight for spawns.
Yeah, no, this is definitely going to be a bit chaotic. Number 2 and Abizi is kind of tucked behind Art. Now you got 2 collapsing around the point, but the team accruing the time will be Surge, at least for now. Simp able to win that one. Abizi does so as well. A clearance for a moment, but a pretty close spawn for Surge will allow them to get right back into this pretty quickly. They've got a little time to work with, but they're starting to feel the pressure. It's 15 now needed for the win. They break through the front. 2 players in the back, and Cell and Abizi have got to try and fly in and now fight this.
Grenade.
You've almost disrupted this enough that you can't win it, but you need to do a little bit more. You got to disrupt like 4 or 5 more seconds to see another hard point. Draza wants no part of it, though. He is clipping wigs. Clean shots out of the AR from him. FaZe locking it down. This break has to be the break. Neptune able to do it. Him and Nasty combined on the kills. You can't win it here if you are FaZe. Get back to mid.
It's on Neptune again. He was able to find the route. It's a long route through Art to get us back to a P1.
He's moving.
And now both teams fighting for control. 21 seconds needed for Surge, 2 seconds needed for FaZe, 3 dead for Surge, make it 4. Vault goes to FaZe.
A battle there in the first one, though. At least the first look at Surge with Neptune. They're putting up a great hard point there against FaZe. I know they don't walk away with a win, but considering how things have gone before the major and at the major, maybe some positives to take away from that, but a wild one that goes the distance. You're probably happy the Hellstorms aren't currently being used, because Abizi probably would have had 2 or 3 of them over the course of that.
Might have helped. Maybe not. We've seen Hellstorms be disastrous.
No, the fact is they're not being used right now, so doesn't matter too much, but yeah, he might have had a couple in the back pocket. FaZe, though, able to ice up at the tail end of it at the 4th hill. Towards the end of it, Draza had some clutch ones, some big multi-kills. Abizi has himself a map in the damage department. Same for Nasty, leading the way on his team at 4,700. 37 kills at a Nasty. And Doug, we haven't had a ton of maps like that from him. You'll love to see it. The change of Hixie out and Neptune in. And, well, it's not like Neptune has some insane map, but he had some multi-kills, he had some clutch plays. You were highlighting, kept them in at times.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it was like Abizi multiple times at this P4 where he just goes off, and it's probably the difference in the game. Was the P4 control for Atlanta FaZe. On the opposite side for Surge, the way they were able to stay in it was really at P2. And again, that's sort of been the thorn in the side of Atlanta FaZe on this map. Again, this is a map FaZe they don't normally play. This is normally like one of their vetoes. They played it 4 times on the year. But this is what FaZe do. It's what they've always done in online qualifiers. They just play their weakest maps so that they have a very, very wide map pool. It is one of their strengths when it comes to majors.
Yeah, and this one might be one that they're going to try to play, but if they find themselves in a situation they need to, they want to be good enough at it. So, yes, as close as that was, it's a good highlight out of you that this is not one of their go-tos, that's for sure. But yeah, no, whether it was the Abizi play or what, even right before we went to listen in, like, Simp, I swear, yeah, there it was. He's in like a 1v3. I believe that was it.
Oh, no, it was before that.
Was it? Okay.
He was like all the way back art.
Yes, that's the one.
He just, 2 players just run through. He just plays a corner. He was the last player alive on his side of the map. Then his teammate spawns up, gets to him.
Well, I like threw to the listen in, and I looked away for a second, and I looked at you, I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah. Just Simp.
Yeah.
Making the right play.
It'll end at the P1. Valiant effort. Out of Seattle Surge with the new look with Neptune, but yeah. FaZe, one of their off maps, bring it in, trying to improve. They get a gritty one done there. As they're looking to improve, I mean, Hardpoint going to be kind of their weakness, at least if you talk about the battles at the top, maybe with Thieves, something they want to get.
It's just like weird because like you just you say it, but then you look at the stats and they're like, number 2.
Like
it's just Sunday.
Before they played Thieves, before Sunday, you would have said they were the best Hardpoint team based on stats. Yes.
Yeah.
But then that hurt them a bit that they end up losing, what, 3 or 4 just really on Sunday.
Yeah, it's just historically, like, if they've had problems in finals, and they have a lot of second places.
Yeah.
It's typically that game mode for whatever reason. It is a Hardpoint.
No, absolutely. So when I talk about them improving, it's mostly against Thieves is where they're hoping to, I don't know, at least be able to go 50-50 against a team like that because Thieves have been a powerhouse in that particular mode. But we get ready to move into the Search and Destroy. We'll see what Neptune is able to do there. You're going up against a team in FaZe that best Search team in the game. I mean, why they were able to win the major, they win all 3 in the best of 7. They were on fire, and over the course of the weekend, they started a little bit slow in that particular mode. They started a little bit slow in control, but the improvements came by the time major was around, and that's what got them the dub.
Yeah, and again, they can play like any map in this mode. You know, when you have guys like Draza on your team, just putting in a ton of work, playing those S&D8s at night, it just feels like they're prepped for anything.
Yeah, and you know, you've talked about it, like with the maps that we have for Search and Destroy, it doesn't leave a ton of room for like creativity and stuff. So like, what does it come down to? The small talk, your comms, your decision making, and you know, Ant was talking about on the desk just how good these guys have been. Him and Chris were kind of watching their comms video, and when they're good at that, they can be great. Again, they're looking for their 13th straight victory, which would tie the CDL record for a straight series. They're one step closer.
Yeah, and I think one thing that always helps this team is that opening dual win percentage, it's normally #1 for them. And what we always talk about is Abizi. Just his impact in Search and Destroy can't be understated. What he does is different.
Even sometimes when he's not getting kills, just his ability to take space, be fearless, puts pressure on the opposition. He is absurd when it comes to Search and Destroy, and we'll see if his impact will be felt here in the map too. But FaZe will get it going on offense. Play looks to be towards B, at least out of the opening. You have 3 here from Surge. We'll see how the trades end up going down. Right now, 2 for 2. 0-4 though, he pushed through quickly on the flank. Gets shots in from Abuza as well, and suddenly it's Draza, and he is in a tough spot.
Yeah, I mean, this is a nice little like hard counter here by Surge. Kind of send a couple of players over towards B, and then a lot through Ticket, and through Ticket, they're just able to cut them down. So leaves Draza left in a 1 versus 2.
I thought he was worried he got spotted for a second, but I don't think.
No, that player was turned around.
Yeah, he did not see him. See if Draws can go ahead and clutch on
Hello.
up. Well, now they say hi to each other. Nice pick from Draws, though. Abuza just deleted. Now down to a 1 versus 1. 0-4 versus Draws. Draws looking for his 3rd in the round.
Those doors weren't open, so he could potentially just... Okay, so the 1 is open. He spots him, doesn't have the AR out, though, and that's the difference. 0-4 has the AR. He's able to win the gunfight. Both laughing.
He still might be close to winning.
No,
that.
he is.
Yeah, he got so many hit markers there. AR out, maybe he wins it, but yeah, I think 0-4's off because his shot was a little shaky. I wonder why that gunfight lasted as long if he had an AR, honestly.
Yeah, like maybe like he's probably putting some shots in the bomb.
Yeah.
Putting some shots in the bomb here, but yeah, you can see he comes up and...
Yeah, there's some missing going on there.
Yeah, just a little missing.
Yeah, a little missing. I wonder why it lasted as long. I figured it was, honestly, I thought it was sub on sub for a second because it lasted so long. No clutch for Draza. 0-4 gets the last laugh, figuratively and literally, as Surge now. Their opportunity will take us to the opposite site. Well, Little hard counter kind of out of phase this time, as you've got 3 there towards A that back them up via their utility, and you start to rethink this of your surge. It's going to be a quick wrap, but, well, the wrap is quicker for the defense. We'll see how fast they react. For now, they've mostly held towards A, so you're going to get in clean here. FaZe going to be playing for the 4-on-4 retake, or are they? Beezy gets a little pick in, does a little tickling, and he'll back out.
Yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of red chart at the major, so a lot was on this B bomb side, but normally I feel like it was like just sort of a Beezy in here on an island. This time, it's kind of 4-stack through A, so he's not inside, and well, instead he's going to get taken down. Nice trade by Sim. Draza, though, they're waiting on him. He is on the long flank, but Abuza's watching it.
Yep, he has got that locked down. I feel like it's so rare we see that flank actually work out. It is so tough to do. Sim now looking to clutch, gets 1. That is it so far. So good for Surge.
Yeah, I mean, FaZe is normally a team. They usually leave presence inside that B bomb site, so that's just a great read by Surge early in the round. Maybe they see a couple of players getting aggressive over towards A and just say, yo, right to B.
I just feel like it's so, every time we say that, like, we're waiting for him to work the flank.
Yeah, no, the work the flank is awful, it feels like.
Yeah, unless like your teammates, like the point people, like get a kill or two.
Get a kill, yeah.
Like make someone turn ahead. It's just somebody pre-aimed with an AR, and they get zapped.
And you don't know where. Like,
yeah. One of the headies. A nice start here from Surge. Had a nice hard counter defensively at B in the first go round. Seemed like FaZe want to go right back to it. Different defensive setup. Not got the same presence here, but you do have 2 players active. One just lurking, and that's going to be number 5. And 04, you see him on X-Ray? Clutched up in that round 1. He's just lying in wait, looking to pounce, and pounce he does. Can he get more than 1? He does. That's absurd from 04. Got damage into a 3rd as well. Damage into a 4th, taking the round over by himself.
I mean, he just lurks, he just waits, stays patient, tells his guys don't die.
I just feel like we've seen that so much out of every. Somebody's got to clear it. Like, how many times have we seen that from all teams?
Well, that's why. I mean, I feel like the major, because we casted a lot of FaZe.
Yeah.
That's all we saw from a BZ.
Yeah. Yep. Just lay down. Bide your time. BZ and Cell trying to clutch. 04 has been thinking ace this whole time after all the damage he put in, but his teammates will get it done. Abuza and Neptune will shut it down, and well, up against the best Search team right now, they're up 3-0 in control. Yeah,
and again, we've been talking a lot of different teams in Search Destroy. You know, we talked a lot about Carolina and how they're going to find success versus top teams. Last year, this Surge team, you know, when they started to show some bright spots, like it was through the S&D, right, getting to those game 5s, and they're going to need it here. They have not been a great Surge team on the year, but here's 04 just kind of waiting, stalking his prey, able to find 2.
Yeah, we've also talked just about, you know, typically at the first major, if team's a little bit ahead in Search Destroy, you get a lot of VOD of it. Teams start to catch up in that particular mode. And, well, I mean, giving FaZe a little taste of their own medicine kind of in that sequence. Nice from 04. Abuza on 3 straight as well. Similar to what we saw 2 rounds ago. A presence here outer from FaZe. Try to back him up with the utility. Oh, nearly somebody gets caught. Neptune going to get some tags in and back away for now. It was a very quick wrap to be. This time, same thing, just a little bit slower. How do FaZe react? Last time they were down, just have this 4-on-4 retake. Abizi played it pretty passive. This time he's in the site.
Yeah, this time he's there. So maybe he was just late on the rotation, but this time he is not. And he's going to have some help. And, well, sometimes it's just about this lurk play. Can he find the kill? He knows he needs to secure it. Now play his life. There's still somebody in the back of this site, though. They're able to trade him out.
Feels like the first time they've had numbers really nasty, though. Still, maybe a chance to clutch. He dropped 37 in the map 1. Looking to keep the hot hand. That nade's going to make him rethink, reevaluate how he wants to make the play to the site. Bomb down in sight.
Let's have both nades.
Tries to back up 1, chow the other. Stun. Not going to do it for him. Position is there for FaZe, and they finally get around.
Yeah, I think the stun ends up actually hitting Simp. I think it was like trying to put it longer, but ends up hitting him. And then, well, Simp just, yeah, sits down. So there we go.
No, that's what I was really wondering. Like, I was about to say it missed, but then it got hit marker, but I was like, there's no way it hit.
I think it hit Simp, yeah. So Simp like just doesn't chow. He's like, I'm just going to lay down now.
Yeah. I thought if anything, it was going to hit player deeper. FaZe talking through things. Is there a bit of a hole here in the search? Trying to get their first offensive round win. They've mostly been trying to work it towards B early in rounds. A little bit different this time. Abizi spotting that way, but they're working out her. Neptune, chance to disrupt this, but it's a pretty common spot. And yep, Sip is going to check that.
I feel like everybody we watch, that's sort of the two-man setup. Like an SMG laying at the stairs. Then maybe an AR looking over him, but he's going to get caught. Gets first blooded, bomb immediately down.
Simp getting a little bit of info. Just staying active on the map. Abizi's timing not going to work out is from top. Abuza gets one. Abuza now gets two. Pressure now to Simp to make a play. Draw's able to do it with him. One player left will be Abuza. He's working on the ace right now. 20 seconds to go, and he's got to move. Spots one. Nice shots, honestly, but just too many players to deal with. FaZe has got the angle, and now back-to-back rounds for them.
Yeah, nice two-man game there from Simp and Draws. Watching that cross, and yeah, Simp just playing his life, does it beautifully, just buys enough time for Draws to get in a position. But yeah, I think for Neptune, it's just, that's a spot these guys check often.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you're going to get that pick, sometimes you're not. Like, I don't know, it's just
the right way.
Yeah.
Lay down at the bottom of the stairs, lay down at the top of the stairs.
I mean, we've seen players somehow get two from that spot, and the round's over, but every now and then you get sniffed out. So yeah, big round from Draws and Simp, and now they're within a round. As they'll be the one streaking a little bit for the FaZe side. They're able to clutch up last time defensively.
This is like that four-man ace stack we saw early in the game, and then what Surge just went to B. So do they react to that quick enough again?
You take a lot more space this time if you're FaZe.
Yeah, I felt like they didn't get caught, or like maybe they didn't get hit by stuns.
And now we just kind of get to a standstill for a second.
And then what? This allows Abizi to get in his spot inside of a.
He is on an island. Knock knock. Abizi's still here. Damage him, but now can they isolate him? They don't have a ton of info. But little they know,
help me! Team, help me!
They're just dancing with Abizi. The one player kind of watching the flank and push through gets dropped. Abizi has just been moving. He finally is going to fall. Cell's going to drop as well, and now you got numbers if you are Surge, because the two players that got the pick on the flank.
It just takes forever.
Yeah.
It takes so long to work that pinch. And because Abizi isn't able to find a kill.
I feel like he stayed alive so long, though.
I think it was, what, him and Cell? Cell ends up backing up to him, and Cell doesn't get a kill, so they get the two picks. I mean, just, you lose the first blood, but you find both the kills in the bomb site.
Sometimes I wonder if there's like trying different things.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's just different looks.
You know how it is.
And I think
playing Search Online, like if there's trying different ways to retake, different setups.
And I'm gonna guess they'll take that round again because they're gonna assume Abizi's probably gonna end up finding one, or Cell is gonna, like, you think that your teammates in that site are gonna find one. That time they do not. Surge are gonna take that all day.
Yeah, I thought once they got the kill, like, they pushed through the flank, I thought they were going to be able to get to Abizi a little bit quicker, but yeah, it still just takes so long. So another 2-round advantage for Surge. Utility hits, Neptune's just going this time. He's not laying prone, but a nade's going to hit him. He just sends it right into the back of the enemy line. Thankfully, that nade hit, so he gets traded out instantly. Otherwise, he might do more damage there. Nice tracking from Abuza to get us to a 2 versus 2. Nasty. Got eyes on one, so looking to Chalet. Great stuff there from Nasty. All onto Simp now to work the clutch. Well, he's stomping around, breaking glass.
Well, I think that's how Nasty knows Cell's there. Cell's thinking about rotating. Gets into a really good spot, but it gets red because, yeah, he just hears him.
Thankful for Simp, he's got bomb to you. Let's see if he can actually get this down. I think he just maybe spotted him?
I think Abuza saw him. I don't know if he saw Abuza.
I'm not sure. Well, best of luck with that. Plant in. I don't think he spotted. I think you're right. I thought maybe he saw him, but Abuza gets the spot. They get shots on the plant. That'll be the 5th round now for Surge.
And that's a nice recovery, again, where it's sort of, yeah, you get the first blood, but then you lose the next 2, and in the 2 versus 3. You're able to clutch up.
Great stuff here for Surge. FaZe maybe trying some new things, but not working out so far. But despite the fact, even if you're trying some different stuff, like they're good enough at Surge, you shouldn't be in a hole like this. This has been great plays. Some nice aggression from Neptune that round. Again, that nade doesn't hit. He might close that round right away.
Yeah,
he got there quick.
It might have been a team nade, honestly. Was it? Like, with his spot?
Might have been. Yeah, actually, now that you say that. I'm pretty sure that hit him to like 30, so he was like a bullet or 2. He probably wins that second one, but despite that, you're able to win the round if you are Surge. Clicking right now with Neptune. Sometimes, like, I don't know, honeymoon period, whatever you want to call it, like, you just make a change, and even if, like, Ixie wasn't the problem, just, like, a change just resets your mental. Things start to click a little better. You find some improvements. It's just tough when you got to play phase right away, but hell, you play him so tight in that map 1, you're up in map 2. Got to be feeling good. Abuza getting some tags, and they want to play off of those tags. There's just 2 here this time, and, well, Simp can't turn in time as he is prone. It's on to Abizi to maybe get 2. He's not able to do it. Cell, though, may bring it back in their favor. He snaps on the 3rd as well, and FaZe somehow take it. What an insane sequence that was. A battle it be.
And that was kind of the default setup we saw a lot at the major, was just this corner and corner with Abizi and Simp. Switching it up.
Yeah, when you're prone sometimes trying to like turn, yeah, it looks so awkward.
Oh yeah, I mean, good luck.
So awkward.
But Cell's the one player who's able to find the multi-kill to bring it back.
I think he snapped on the 3rd's forehead.
Yeah, and that 3rd player was weak.
Yeah, he hit him like with a tag or 2 to the head. They got Beezy. Yeah, Beezy had one bullet too. They're just getting enough damage in before they dropped that the dominoes went their way. But you got to win 4 straight rounds. 1 done. 3 more to go for FaZe. They've had the struggles offensively. They're trying to find ways to really attack this B site. Neptune ready to greet him at the door. Oh, well! Door greets him. Simp shuts him down with the wall bang. Abuza, though, trying to bring it back before just buying his time. All these sneaky little spots. Oh, hola! As he pops up, Simp gets to the back box. He loses his tracking a bit, loses the gunfight. Now down to a 1 versus 1. Cell, Abuza for the map. Cell's not losing those, and he's let him know it's a body shot. Cell taking over in the last couple of rounds. 2 of the 4 rounds done for the comeback.
And that was, I thought Abuza was going to win that because Cell isn't 100 HP here. She's the trophy, right? So he's hit down to 70. He just starts regenning right around here. So like Abuza has an advantage. He doesn't know it though. But here's Abuza. He's up to 11, having a great game, knows the slide's coming through, and well, you just lost all cover. So yeah, look at his HP. He's at 70 right now. It starts to regen.
And he doesn't give it the bullet.
Doesn't get hit.
Well, that was a really awkward like omni movement engagement. Like the timing of the slide is a little off for Abuza. You get all the advantage of your Cell. Cell with another little clutch. This FaZe trying to push this to around 11 behind this defense. Surge tested him though.
Ooh.
Nice little spot there, an angle from 04 as Droz is like, hold up, and backs up. Abuza gets his revenge, though, quickly. Shoot his body, get your head plucked. Cell out of it. A 4 to a good spot. Nade's coming in and trying to stay up. Abizi just sending it. Oh, well,
they want to stop the bomb plan, so it's really just 2 SMG players just kind of hanging out. 04 and Abizi are like, help me, teammates. Abizi's going to send it, though, and somehow 04 able to win it.
They, like, slide through each other, and then 04 and Abuza get it done. Nice shots from Abuza. Clutches up and get 2 in the round. And body got shot. Abuza didn't care. Steps up in the final round. Surge get the search and destroy victory. And I mean, they put FaZe in what a 5-2 hole.
Yeah, I mean, great game from Abuza there. He steps up. He started out very slowly in map number 1, gets double digits there in map 2. Kind of 04 right out of the gate. Neptune though, 4 first bloods, a great game out of him.
Yeah, that sequence where they slid through each other looked insane. I don't know if 04 must have got like aim assist to snap back. He died so quick after he slid through.
Well, he got help. He just got shot by somebody else.
Oh, so it's both of them?
Yeah, because he slides and is like, hello.
Yeah, and then he was just dead. It looks so awkward.
Yeah, the whole team's looking at him.
Yeah. No, I mean, he got hit with like 3 stuns at one point where he set up there in the corner. But some insane sequence there. That search and destroy. Surge tied up 1-1 so far. Looking pretty good with Neptune, but still a ways to go to break down the Hardpoint Search desk. How are you?
Doing so good, except I'm a little nervous because Vancouver's playing way tight. And I expected this to be a hot 3-0. Neptune, is he that guy?
I think he's kind of been that guy. What really shocked me was how much he's added to their search and destroy, because that was kind of the biggest thing for Vancouver Surge, has been like, okay, this is going to be a really good S&D team that maybe we'll try to win in like the 2-3-5s, and we didn't get a whole lot of that. With this roster, I could see that being more possible.
Let's take a look back at the first Hardpoint. And Nameless, I want to know, is this phase just still shaking off the rust after taking home another $150,000? Or is this a fair fight?
Oh, it's a fair fight. Awesome Hardpoint, man. I mean, we get down to the very end of this HB, and you saw, like, FaZe did a good job on their P4s. Typically, that's the hill that'll dictate this map. I really think where FaZe edged them out, though, was just like the scrap time they would get on P1s and P3s. Like, they just did a better job than Surge. I think that'll come with time, but you even saw it when we get down to the final stretch here. Neptune, the new addition, makes a massive play, like just runs past Simp, breaks to try to stop FaZe from getting the win there. They have an opportunity, finessing at the end. It's just not enough. But like for Surge, I think the main difference, what we're seeing and why that was close, guys, is because Neptune, that added pressure, allowing Nasty to sort of play his game, had a hell of a performance.
Ooh,
that's the difference.
Nasty to fry once again, because Byron was popping off at the end of last year. You watched him at EWC. He was really killing it.
Yeah, it was one of those things where like the ceiling is really high for a lot of these players, right? And I think this spells good for Vancouver Surge because Abuza and 04 didn't have to put up huge numbers to keep this Hardpoint as close as it did, and those have been the two main slayers for this roster. For them, it was just a couple of map control moments for me when I was watching this Hardpoint. Is like a couple of moments they didn't send enough players towards Palace side to try and help for that early rotation, for that early pressure, because like Ant said, a lot of the times it's going to be that P4 that kind of decides the game, and unfortunately for Surge, it was a really good P1, it was a really good P2, and not a whole lot after that, and died out. So they were able to take that map number 2 though and search and destroy. That was probably the most impressive.
Let's jump into the highlights there, and because this was a 5-2 start for Vancouver. Atlanta was kind of on the back foot, had to claw back.
Yeah, I mean, you could tell Surge did a lot of research. I mean, Atlanta have a ton of red card from the major that you can watch. Giving up easy a hard time over at B. You know, saw a lot of the rounds FaZe, like they would push up, try to make plays over towards Hedge, and then Surge just take the opportunity on their offense. We're going to get the bomb down B, and we're just going to win from there. I will say, like, the way that the search changed for Surge since bringing in Neptune, it's still 0-4 set in pace. He's the guy pushing up, making the plays, but as he's taking space and making these plays, Neptune takes that as a moment to get pushed up as well, right? And be annoying and sort of sandwich people and make plays. So I think they have a great dynamic between those two subs, at least from this small sample size. I'm loving what I'm seeing.
You are on a 12-match win streak. If the Surge are the team to put that to an end with a new player coming up from Challengers, that'd be quite the story to kick off Major 2. Alley Cat, let's talk about second half predictions, though. It is now knotted up, one apiece. What happens when we get to Control Game 3?
Well, weirdly enough, Control has kind of been the stronger game mode for Vancouver Surge, so maybe an opportunity, but again, Atlanta FaZe has been number 1 in the game.
We are going to Protocol, and that's just a scary map to play against MC. We'll see. And the subs, for God's sake.
Well, if you want to support your players, your favorite players, make sure to pick up your team skin. I know Ant has both of these teams, but if you haven't seen it, take a look at the glory that is coming from these squads. Vancouver and the Baby Blues. On the other side, Atlanta FaZe. Oh, black and red, just like the Atlanta Falcons. You love to see the city feed.
Yeah, I'll see you guys on Bounty and Dealership later with some of these skins. Catch you guys in ring play. Let's get it, baby.
Are you like one of those Purple Warriors out there, Allie? Have you been rocking the Toronto Ultra? Because they sent me a code. Shout out to them.
I have not been a Purple Warrior, actually. I'm a Surge Warrior. I'm the dark blue.
We got more Valentines for you. Here you go. Take a look at these guys and what they have to say next to their names.
Is it going to be Puckett? Oh, it's Atlanta FaZe. Until you, I was unfazed by love. Absolutely, chat. Every time I'm in the chat on COD League YouTube, you guys are so positive, so much.
Oh, there he is.
There it is.
You're my Valentine. Wow, that was strong. We haven't had any conclusions drawn today. Maybe tomorrow.
Yes,
you know,
we'll get it working, hopefully.
Yeah, well, maybe we have like a lot to break down. Maybe 5 whole games because we're knotted up at 1 apiece, and Game 3 is starting right now. Maven, take it away.
I think we really dropped the ball there, not using like the word egregious or mind blown.
Yeah, no, I think it should have been like, wow, you made me mind blown. Yo, right?
Not only my mind, never mind.
I knew where you were going with that.
Well, we get ready to continue on in this series.
Hey, that's
Tied
a
up
crazy
1-1.
word.
Going to Control. Listen, Protocol had some changes. Maybe those changes are going to hurt FaZe, and Neptune's going to be frying. 2-1 lead for Surge. Joe, what do you think?
Sure.
Yeah, why not, right?
Why not?
No. It's fun, though, to see the new look Surge and their testing phase right now. Nice little win there so far in the Surge, but now we're going to take a look at some of the defensive stats for Control and how they look between these two teams on the season. For Vancouver, well, you've been pretty solid, at least defensively. Want to obviously improve the offense as the Control has not been working out for you. But guess what? It's a Control stat and it's Atlanta FaZe, and they are first. Not shocked to see that, but I am shocked considering they were struggling that early in the year.
Well, they played like a ton of Vault to start.
That's true.
It was
That's
like
true.
4 or 5 Vaults in a row, and they were like 1 and 4. I think if you take Vault out, the record looks a lot better for them. So yeah, they got the protocol. They're happy Hacienda's in. They can use their map vetoes. They don't have to play Vault Control. That was kind of dagger in the side. But on the side of Surge, I mean, you're 5-5 on the year in this game mode. I don't know if stats really matter anymore because you added a new player. But it's been one of their stronger modes.
Yeah, I guess, I said not great because you're 50-50, but for where they are at right now, I mean, yeah, that's one of your stronger modes for sure. They're looking to find improvements elsewhere. You get a search and destroy victory there. It might help. You had a very nice hardpoint battle on the Vault, but now you just look to get locked and loaded now into the protocol. We saw the changes to B. What did you think so far? I know we just casted one, saw a second.
I think it seems to play a lot better. Again, it just felt like if you had map control on this, what the defense could do is just like flood through bottom middle, and then just like you would have to get off the point because they have computers control. Where like you can just avoid that. You force them to have to drop down ladder, take a long route backside behind the lighthouse. It feels like you're just rewarded a little bit more for getting control of the map.
Yeah, for the offense. Yeah, no,
yeah.
100%. Look at the overall records. Where we sit. Oh, that's right. So the lost one. They did lose the second control in that final, didn't they? Yeah. Into it we go. See what Neptune and Surge can do here in the protocol control. Sending 2 lower right off the break. Abizi getting into the back line nearly instantly, and well, that's going to be a frustrating one for Abuza, as he is on you quickly. Your teammates, though, stepping up on the other side of things. Get right onto the point. Simp there quickly to trade it out. Well, the read was right there to the window. The timing maybe just a little bit off for Simp.
Yeah, you do have Neptune, though. He's in a forward position, and you're pausing the clock. But Neptune, he's going to try to slide out, maybe help his teammates over towards the B side, find some players off FaZe. And, well, what Nameless was talking about, Celium on this map. He is just so difficult to kill. All the AR fights in the world, he's going to take him.
Yeah, it's like relatively easy to read. A lot of power positions he can get to. He can take over, but as he got his multi, Neptune answered back with one of his own. Missile about snap from Abizi, get damage in quickly. Didn't they go for it? Is he going to reach out in the manner that he did? Neptune just trying to race across, I think, stop the clock. Can't quite get there. So, trying to get up top. 9 HP, but living as his teammates come in to help, with a Simtex from Simp able to hit.
And Abizi, well, he's going to get taken down. So Surge have done a good job just keeping pressure over towards A. Simp, though, they're going to have to deal with him. And, well, he's going to get one player off it, just not ready for the second. Neptune was hunting. Neptune up to 5 already. The biggest problem early in the round, though, right? You just don't have trophies. The nades are going to hurt.
See if Neptune can lurk. Nasty there. He's popping another multi. He had a huge map 1. Neptune now set up for success to disrupt things inside of the FaZe house. As he'll just kind of look for openings, look for timings. He nearly caught, hit the 22, but staying up. Neptune maybe helping him out. Or sorry, Abuza maybe helping him out. They're about done with a minute extension. Just sticking with Neptune as he tries to be a threat, but as he's kind of dancing around, you do get that first point done. Now we focus over to B, and what? You got a 3-life edge? You're in a pretty good position here. Nasty, another big multi for him, up to 8 and 3.
Yeah, now your last player alive is Abizi, and he's on a pinch, so you're just going to get on this if you are Surge. All 4 players here, and well, Abizi hits some insane shots onto Abuza to find the double and save this round.
Yeah, he doesn't do that. This one might be done. Nutty shots there from Abizi, but you've only got 6 lives remaining. All 4 players back up for both sides. Now we get into our next sequence here. Cell spotting for info down low. Nothing for him really to deal with here on the steps. The second he gets there, nearly stun checked. You lose one of your players. Now down to 5. Neptune is frying as he's gotten a double.
And I think this is a great example of it. Like, if you were the defense in the previous iteration of Protocol, you could avoid a lot of these fights by just staying computers, right? Then they would have to cross the point or drop onto the point. basically they just left cell, right? Surge just ignore underground. They ignore it completely. Joe down low, or sorry, Joe top middle, just drop onto the point.
Well, they'll get that opening round victory. Nice shot by Surge, kind of putting FaZe on the back foot early in a second map here.
I mean, what a debut for Neptune so far.
Yeah, no, it's been great. And I feel like Nasty's been playing better as a result.
Well, I think, if you, he tweeted about it. Like, he just wasn't happy, with his individual performance. Felt like he could have played better, but really, if a player is getting out, finding entry kills or multiple kills as an AR, that just allows you to get to your spots.
Yep, makes things easier, right?
Just your openings. You don't have to take harder gunfights versus Jackals. Get into your power positions, and yeah, then you start to pop off.
Well, let's flip sides now. Let's see if Neptune can have the same impact. I mean, 11 kills is sick on offense. What he can do on defense. Cell, no matter what window he goes to, he's getting zapped. Worried about the opening pressure, similar to what we saw BZ do on the other side of it. Cell's able to read it, and he'll actually pick up that kill right after we swap off him. Drossett just kind of sneaking his way forward. Worried about pressure from top mid, but it's not going to go from top mid. He gets hit from the steps. Cell there to help, but Cell has to finish with a pistol from deep. No opening yet for FaZe. Nice shots from 04. That looks clean. 5 straight for him.
Yeah, I mean, just straight shots clean. Has AR, has the SMG. He's just been, annoying to Atlanta FaZe. Just keeps taking these routes, finding the openings, getting players off a spawn, and then just kind of disappearing. And again, it's going to allow Neptune to get pushed up. He does get caught. But yeah, this is exactly what 04 is doing, just wasting FaZe's time, finding a kill. And he'll see you later.
He'll reposition. Oh, problem though is his teammate starts to drop. He's going to feel the pressure to activate. He's wrapping all the way back to get an angle. He should be able to get a freebie. Well, the angle's not the best, so some tags into Simp. Now the gig is up, at least for his position.
I was real worried about that, yeah.
Uh-oh. Down to 7 HP, still holding the 6th streak, trying to push it out. Time dwindling though, 20 seconds to go. FaZe have got to make a play. They're about to eat in the lives department, but they got to open up something. Boost has been lurking. The snap onto the second just not good enough to get 2. Draws his multi, maybe gets you out on the point, but they're going to leave 1 and let a BZ go hunting.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gamble not to allow a BZ. I mean, I just need a BZ pushed up, but not to put him on the point. You do have a trophy, but this is a problem. Yeah, BZ's going to die. He's going to get shot in the back. And I think if you have 3 here, maybe you capture A, but if BZ tries to get pushed on forward, and Surge is going to retake this, and that might be the round.
Yeah, I think they're just thinking they could do it too. As Simp followed it up, but yeah, 3-stack, they get it done. At least I'm pretty sure they get that done. A little bit of a gamble. Might hurt him. BZ, maybe a chance to make the play. Getting onto the point with 1.9 remaining on it. So okay in the lives department, but with that win in the window, BZ's going to be in trouble. He's just able to finish the point. He's got help there from Draza to get it done. Draza is on 4 straight. Aggressive on the other side is 04, and he's finding openings. Picks up Cell right off a spawn. Draws doing the same thing on the other side as he gets to 5 now. 45 seconds to work with on the clock. And you can see the arrows from Surge. They're out and hunting.
Yeah, 4's done such a good job throughout these rounds. Just being annoying, but now it's Atlanta FaZe's turn to find a couple of kills, deal with them in spawn. What you have Nasty, who's kind of lurking up, and it's a good job by him to able to find 1. And you see what that does. That opens up top middle. Just Cell has to worry about him. So now all the pressure onto the players on the objective.
Yeah, no, all 4 of them just send it out top middle. And well, it seems to be working out. Nasty hoping to catch a timing on someone, not able to do it. So we got a 3 versus 4 here. Time dwindling as well, 20 seconds to go. Great play from 04. Freebie for him. A BC, no chance in it. Draza trying to give them an opportunity. I think Draza got shots into another, but ultimately he's going to be flanked in from 04. 10 seconds to go. Cell got to get on the point or kill all 3. Not going to happen. Surge in control now. Up 2-0.
And well, there's just always have one more player, right? It feels like as soon as FaZe gets some map control on both ends. Well, even throughout this round, it feels like they have map control. There's one more player, whether it's 04, whether it's Nasty, just in their base, and it turns people around. Only keeps 1 on the objective, and well, it just doesn't give up the map.
Listen, man, sometimes there are team changes, and the honeymoon period is something demonic. They're looking good so far. 1 round away from taking a 2-1 edge. Hell, map 1 was winnable. They're close to maybe having a 3-0 in this, but now you got to prevent FaZe from pulling off 3 straight. They almost brought it back in the search and destroy, but you shut it down. Got to do something similar here. Pressure here from FaZe early. Neptune trying to deal with the remnants of it, but he only gets 1 before falling. A 4 shooting.
Yeah, great shots from 04. And yeah, just finding that player in the spawn. Does Seattle surge, so nobody pushed up. This time it's going to be Celium. Neptune just trying to find players off. You have 1 player on it. This has kind of been the way to winning offense, is just pausing the clock and slaying throughout the year. They're doing a good job so far as Nasty's just chilling.
That's exactly what they want. Neptune continues to win fights. Not sure what he's up to exactly because we got the scoreboard bug, but he had such a hot start.
Hey, we got hit markers now, okay?
That's true.
One
That's
step
true.
at a time.
That's my bad, Joe. Nice shots from Nasty. Up to 19 and 13 out of him. Just lying in wait, putting in more damage. Nasty on 20 now and working towards this second tick, and you have nearly 2 minutes to work with it. I feel like they've just always had like a 3-life advantage.
No, they honestly have.
No, it's not been anything like that insurmountable, but they just had a little bit of advantage throughout all of this, I swear.
And anytime there's like a chance, like a 3-4 dead, like they're not letting FaZe turn that into more. They're just like stopping the momentum.
I haven't had too many of those, honestly. Like too many like kind of panic situations. Or at least, yeah, as you said, not like chaining them together at least. I'm gonna try to push out this lead a bit bigger. Now focus on B. You got, what, 90 seconds to work with. Up a few lives, so 4 movement, and Gunny still continues to be on point. The guys are playing with some confidence. FaZe in trouble being 3-0'd here, and one of their better map and mode combinations. 4 is in his bag right now. I thought he had that one too. Goes vertical and gets shut down. As we hop off his POV, you see what Draza got 2 right before we swapped to him.
I mean, this is one of those chances, right? You get a 3 dead. The 1 player lurking is Neptune. And well, I get it. It just feels like anytime there is this chance where FaZe are finally in your base, they just do such a good job getting them out. 04 able to find another double, does get traded. But now you're back to, what, a 4-life advantage. They just hung on to it.
Oh, it's been consistent throughout. It's been just enough to close out these rounds, and they're doing it again. No respawns remaining for Atlanta FaZe. Neptune toying with draws, trying to close it out, and ends up winning it with the pistol. Neptune, he's 27 and 20, leaving his mark on this one. Abizi and Sal, only 2 remaining, trying to make something special happen out of it, but they've got to pull this off for 7 remaining lives out of Vancouver Surge, and well, Surge at least some pressure to get towards the point here soon as they got 30 or so seconds to go, but they're able to isolate 1 and Sal. Last guy up will be Abizi. As they look to hunt him down, shut him down, he just runs right underneath 1. Oh, he just finds a timing like right through everybody, basically.
Well, he still somebody responds, doesn't matter. And there we go. What, you win 2 offenses if you are Surge.
Looking good, looking good.
Looking very good.
Might have this FaZe team a little bit frazzled. I mean, I know it's some changes coming in, obviously, to the B point, but just this one being such a solid one for FaZe, you think it would just play to their advantages more, how they like to play the game, but it felt like just the same thing in the S&D, now in the control, like Surge doing a lot of things that FaZe do very well, just give them a taste of their own medicine, and right now up 2-1, map away from winning this.
Yeah, I think like the comms have to be on point for Vancouver, just the way they're dealing with FaZe, like once they are in their base. If there's a couple of players left, maybe pinching, like it just feels like they're always picking them up, or at least trading it quickly.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been a part of some like team changes. Sometimes like things just click right away, yeah. Like they just do, and you're feeling, I don't know, the mentality changes around, some gameplay things get easier. Like Nasty, who is maybe struggling, is now feeling great. A great map 1, a really solid map 3 here as well. Abuza, we were expecting him to kind of have a takeover year after how he looked last year, and now he's had some moments in this one where he's looking so strong. You know, Ray's going to have these guys playing the right way, just maybe a little bit more firepower, and Neptune and some more just positivity has got these guys feeling good.
Well, I think, yeah, I mean, just everyone's making plays. That's just really it. You're not relying on one player. Like an 04 pinch, it just feels like, yeah, they're all comfortable. But yeah, I think the biggest maybe difference maker has been Nasty so far.
Well, we were just talking about, I mean, sometimes they were getting fried, right? Like on the map. We thought they talked about the online struggles, and we thought maybe they got the land, they upgraded a bit, but they've been zapping, at least in this series. Like, they look like they are nuking people. I don't know if anything's changed for them, but they're not having any issues right now. Like, they are frying.
No, and I think things changed right before the major. That's why we started to get a bit excited about Surge.
Well, they won 3 straight, right?
Yeah, they started to win, string some series together, and we're like, all right, here we go. But then they just kind of bombed out, lost 2 in a row. Make the change, and now up 2-1.
See if they can stop this, opportunity for a 13-match win streak for FaZe. They just got to win this protocol hardpoint to get it done, or maybe we go to that map 5. Obviously, FaZe had some wild moments at the major on Vault Search and Destroy. But we may get the entire way. The first hardpoint, 37 at Nasty. You lose by 21 if you're Surge. You were so close. You had your opportunities, but FaZe were up just, I don't know, 40 to 50 throughout. There was chances for Surge maybe to run away with it, get back into it, but they weren't quite able to do it. Now to the map 4. I mean, I don't know. I'll be honest, Joe. I was fully expecting a FaZe 3-0 in this series, and now I'm excited about what we're seeing out of Surge.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously the addition to Neptune. It could be what we talked about, right? Just sort of first match after you win a major. This will get your blood flowing a little bit, right? I mean, it's one of those things where you're just trying to improve and play as many maps as possible. So there's a side of like FaZe. It's like, all right, let's do this. Got to lock in, but you're going to your best hardpoint map. 5-1 on the year on protocol hardpoint. Got to lock it in. They want to tie this record, their own record.
Well, I'm glad we got this shot because I was kind of curious, like, what was going on. Because one of the things that really turned around, like, their struggles early in the year, you know, talking to Crowder and stuff, it was a lot of just mentality type stuff, vibe type stuff. They need to work on things in game, obviously, but they needed to start with kind of how their outlook was on things. And it seemed like they were having a lot more fun playing together. Obviously started to improve a lot going into the major. I was wondering right now in this hole if they were going to be, I don't know, back to like kind of flustered phase like we saw a lot in the first couple of weeks. But at least for draws and BZ, it looked like they were having a good time kind of laughing it up.
Yeah, I think that kind of went out the window, honestly, when maybe they won the minor, right? It was just sort of like a reminder, and then just right back to it at the major.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is, we'll see. It's tough to tell right away whether this is just all improvements from Surge or if this is a little bit them taking the foot off the gas after winning. Not entirely sure. I mean, time will kind of tell with that a little bit, but I'm hoping this is just improvements for Surge. And if they're going to be far more competitive, I know they won 3 straight going into the major. You know what I mean? If they can be more of a threat, especially against some of the top half teams, even the top teams, if we can beat in FaZe, that'd be incredible. Because we're hoping, you know, Optics can improve. Maybe Hook ends up somewhere and helps somebody.
I mean, respawn-wise, if you're telling me like Abuza's like, it's got to be like the least impactful. Like, he was great in Search to Destroy, but if you're telling me that he may be the least impactful so far through the 2 respawns, that is a great sign, in my opinion. Like,
if you're still able to win. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, no doubt about it. Like, so, see if they keep this up.
No, it just seems like they're playing with some confidence that we've been hoping to see out of these guys. I cannot take that image of Neptune seriously. Every time I look over, I start to giggle. Look at him.
Dude, he'll be there soon.
I know. But just waiting on this one to get started here and loaded in. 04 is chilling, bro. He was absolutely frying in that map 3. But it looks like fist bumps are out and we're going to get going here. FaZe trying to bounce back. Surge trying to put them away and close it out. They don't want to see another Search and Destroy. Get it done here in the hard point. Almost took the map 1. Looking to take it here on Protocol. With a new look. Surge with Neptune. So far, really across all modes, have looked strong.
Yeah, you just get to 2 really scary maps here for FaZe. We saw their Vault Search in the major final. Winners final, I mean, that was around 11. That was crazy. But yeah, this Protocol Hardpoint has been their best map on the year.
Well, then, it was the one they won in like a minute. That was the Vault?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because the winners final was like that same round 11.
Yeah. That's the one where I stopped watching for a second. I was wondering how a map got played. I swear I fell so fast. Now pressure to FaZe to get this to a map 5. Neptune, newcomer. He'll get his body right into the point. Gets a kill. Picking up some time. AR's looking over him. That's exactly what you want out of the opening. Beautiful there from Surge as they push it from the strong side and get a nice little setup. I'll see if FaZe can rebound back into this.
Yeah, you see Sim taking a long route, but he's going to get hunted down. Actually, he's going to win a gunfight. I thought they were ready for him. I saw 2 players turn, and he somehow turns it into a double. But nice early time here for Surge. He already contesting again. Nasty from up top has been so good throughout this series. He's going to start off 4-1.
Yeah, no, he was just in the window eating. That's what he wants, an AR. Just get up there, not exactly freebies, but you're just shooting down to your prey. Fish in a barrel as he was lining them up. But yeah, everything you want out of that P1. Now Get ready to shift focus here. Gunfight's going to go in the way of Surge, their top middle. You'll slow down one, though, as a nade is able to connect. It'll be a Beezy now. From bottom mid, looking for an opening, not going to find it, as Neptune's going to drop down and shut it down. First team into the point, Surge.
In another just good showing, like, as soon as maybe a P1 control or you're fighting for middle of the map, it's Neptune off spawn who finds a multi-kill, and that just allows Surge to get in these positions as he leads the way. Well, 3 of them all have 5. But it just, again, it's very similar to map 3, where they're finding these multi-kills turn the map.
Yeah, Surge are like, they're not getting the streak on our watch. They're not tying the streak. They have come out with some passion. So far, so good, and right back into the point. Pushing over to get spawns was number 1 in draws. He got 2 of them to spawn with him. Wide left. Nasty, though, again, he's been kind of a multi-kill demon in some of these respawns. Finds another as he starts out 8-2. Matching him will be Neptune. And despite the fact you got the spawn out left, all those players get shut down from phase. Now you're spawning out deep. Another big sequence from Surge at an opportune time.
I mean,
they are frying them.
Yeah,
frying them.
Yeah, this is a wild one. You're finally going to get some presence here from Abizi. But he's just going to get traded out, and the ARs are locking down
now
the
these
middle of
phase
the map.
guys are like, get us back to land. They're getting just cooked. Cell is 2-11. Like, I don't know the last time I saw Cell 2-11. It's been a minute. Everything you want and more for Surge. Maybe they took a little break from scrims after the major. I don't know. Surge are just destroying them. Nasty again. Maybe they need to step up with a multi-kill. Won't have to because Abuz has got his cross. And this is just easy time. Now up 100. Surge dominant on protocol, whether it was the control or now the hard point. You gotta be loving seeing this. Rambo Ray is somewhere rejoicing.
Oh yeah, he's smiling right now, but he knows not over yet. A big P4. Can they find a break? This is how FaZe gets back into the game. This could easily be a full 60.
See if they can do it. They'll have the last guy up. Simp able to take out the last. They have numbers they'll continue to hold here. But yeah, the full 60, as you said. Not a lead change or anything, but you're at least back into this thing. But can they continue to hold? They're going to need Cell to step it up, but they've lost the rotation battle basically every single hard point, so he's trying to, well, he's not getting to his power spots, he's trying to break. Uh-oh. You got numbers here for a second of your Surge. Here they come. Cell was weak. I thought maybe in trouble, but he's able to win it. Now trying to finesse with the pistol. Can't quite get it done.
Buys enough time now.
You disrupt some time. If you are Surge, you buy some time. If you are Cell, it might not be a perfect 60, but it's going to be damn near close to it. They're going to send one more wave at this, though. Hold up. Dial up a triple for Mr. Abuza. Now, you said he didn't need to pop off for the dub, but when he needs to, he does. 16 and 8 from him. 16 and 6 from Nasty. Cell just looking to phone home or something.
They're imploding.
Needs a little help. He's 5 and 15. The Vancouver Surge, the new look Surge with Neptune, the mighty Surge. I want to hear the comms. It's got to be great.
He's one shot then. I don't need a left. Nice. Nice shot. One Megan. I'm 1 HP, bro. I'm dead. Nice. Top on myself. I'm dead. Nice. I'm near on time. Yeah, top him, absolutely nice. That's speed. Stay on time. I'm get for ammo. Quick. I have your car. Yeah, I'm good. Low left, I'll be jacking fight.
Bottom ammo, Simp.
I have help if you need. Yo, 8 is left side heading. Outside, top grannies, guys.
Bottom ammo weak. Make gun.
I'm beyond knowing barrage. Stay alive.
One more make gun.
I'm going. He's gone tower and one's he's top tower, P1 and 2 time. 1 HP advising you. Okay, take your time now. You get the over me. That's out there. Alright, we're good.
Yo, kill Cell.
I'm going to grannies. Wait, I'm going to grannies. I'm gonna play back tower. Okay, fine.
Cell P1s.
One shot P1. I'm
we're good.
You can run. Watch him across. He's left side.
Yo, give me a big gun.
He's top blue.
Yo, make gun.
That's 2 mid, like. Go back time. One top mid gun now. Stop it. Same mid gun, bro. That's 2 here, bro. I need it. I thought you need this shit.
Yo,
understand. I'm mining Legend blue. We're gonna try down, bro.
I'm gonna go bottom pool.
And that's one time. I'll be 1
He's
One on the shining back door, okay? There are 3 on time.
He won 1 shot draws.
He's alone. Leave these guys. Guns to grannies.
Alright, rip. He's fucking on the ground.
P1 dead.
I'm coming tower.
There's only one time. Yo, this is big time.
Yeah, I'm trying now.
Yeah.
Dead. Yo, stay downstairs. Nice. I'm gonna. You can push. I'm watching over you. I'll be deep. Stop mid game. Okay, fine. It's nothing back right, bro. I'm gonna be top zero.
He's all simp, I need it.
Mid, ABC mid. He's P2 left now. ABC one as well.
60-point advantage still for Surge. I mean, the lead's been chipped away at a bit, but you're still in control of this one. You don't want to let it slip away. You're once up 100. You got to shut this one down, and you know things are grooving early. You're feeling good, but as they slip away, you have to be able to battle back and take a few punches from FaZe.
Yeah, you kind of hear in the toms like the final 15 seconds is like good time, and then they all kind of yell like 3 dead. There's like 5 seconds left. It's like, all right, yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that, but they've lost the rotation now. Cell, he has turned it around massively. When he was 3 and 12 at one point, you finally start to win some rotations if you are FaZe. Now only down about 35, still fighting for this scrap time, and well, they will take this, but this P4 rotation, you're already gonna have some FaZe members there.
They'll be set up first, ready and waiting as Draws. That is a close gunfight there. It does get traded by Neptune. He tries to send it, but well, trade after trade we go. Kind of one-on-one around the point, but Abuza starts a 2-on-1. Abuza's able to take it, so yep, you win it. Now it's a chance to push your lead right back out to what you had. This probably decides the map. You hold this time if you are Surge. You are winning this. You'd be like 10 points from victory if you're able to do it. But hold up, it gets a little bit messy here for a moment, but through on the cross, it's Nasty with another big multi-kill. He gets 3, and this is the Nasty we were hoping to see this year finally showing himself.
Yeah, I mean, just what a series he is having. Leading the way multiple times throughout the map with kills. Tying Abuza right now, he's at a minute 20 in the hill. They're up to 210 points. So he's doing it with both weapons as well. It's a great flex player, and well, Surge fans happy to see this performance from him.
Oh, absolutely. He has been terrific, and well, we'll see what remaining time they're going to get here. Tail end of this might go to FaZe, or will it be a Neptune multi? There's still one more player in there. He gets hit to 14, so he's going to lay down for now. Time now contested. They send it forward, relies on 04 for the help, and well, they'll get the final couple of seconds. So they're going to be, what, 28 away for the victory. Cell there with the read at the grapple, though, and now we get back to our opening hardpoint. Everybody getting it done. I mean, 04's had kind of a rough one from the get-go, but the other 3, you're just talking about raw slang and trying to match the talent you're getting out of FaZe. They are doing it right now.
And somehow, I mean, I thought they were losing rotation to P1, and Abuza just kind of stayed alive near the hard point and won a gunfight, and then his team collapsed. That's now 6 kills in a row. And well, they're 5 seconds away from taking down FaZe.
Yeah, this has been a terrific series. They said
nobody saw this coming.
Streak. No 13 streak for FaZe. They're looking to shut it down, close it out, and in the map, but they do just that. Vancouver Surge.
Wow.
With Neptune in the lineup, 04 is fired up. Surge looking great as they get a victory there. And maybe FaZe come out a little flap. I don't know. Surge just looked like they were clicking, brother.
I mean, they were melting.
Just frying. They were melting. Like, did they get Bell Fiber or something? What is going on? Those guys were frying.
Might be in Toronto, dude.
I don't know. It's just, what's the team that's like, you know, said they've had some struggles with online, but they were frying. Looking good.